Thank you, Ritual, for sponsoring today's video. Ritual vitamins. Why do I love Ritual vitamins? You know, the number one reason why I love my Ritual vitamins is because they do not taste like vitamins. And the reason why is because they put this inside. This right here is infused with peppermint oil, and you know what? It makes the entire bottle taste like it. So when you take it and you don't taste that gross vitamin going down your throat, it just tastes like peppermint, almost like you swallowed a piece of gum, but you know, it's your vitamins down there, and it just gives a minty refresh. So much better. And I like that they're time release because you can eat them any time of day. Like you can take them in the morning without food, any time of day, whenever it works, and not worry about it upsetting your stomach. And it's happiness guaranteed. If you don't love Ritual, guess what? Return it within 30 days for a full money back guarantee. The Essential for Women 18 Plus vitamins is designed to support foundational health with key nutrients to support brain health, bone health, blood building, and antioxidant support. Start a daily ritual that you feel good about today. Ritual is offering you 30% off your first month. So scan my QR code on the screen right here. Just scan it or go to ritual.com/30 Amy Maryon to get your special discount. Thank you, Ritual, for sponsoring today's video. Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. It is Monday. Happy Monday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is starting out a little bit later this morning. It is 8 o'clock right now, but that's okay. Had a long weekend. It was one of those weekends where Saturday was long because I filmed, because I didn't film during the week because I had a dentist, and that's okay. That just took all day during the week. So Saturday, it just ended up dragging on and on and on. Sunday came and it was just an okay day. Ended up going to the beach. So I got a little bit of footage of the beach here. It was very different because it's like hazy, rainy here. Like I haven't even felt like that today a little bit this morning. In the mountains, we would live up in the mountains, so the clouds would kind of hang and you would be in the clouds. And so looking out my window upstairs, it like looks like that cloud hanging over, you know, in the sky, and then it like disappears by halfway through the day. So yesterday was weird because it did that, but it did it like off and on when we were at the beach. So very different, but it was nice. The water was a little chilly, but it was good to just go, and kids had fun. And just like, you know, going out in nature, getting out and, you know, God's things, it's just like, it brings peace to you. It just brings peace and calming. You don't have to do a whole lot. I mean, you can go sit outside too. You can go sit outside. I can go out, sit outside and stare at my trees up there. Forget the distractions around. The beach is the same way. It's like sitting out there and just looking at that water, and it's just peaceful and calming. So it was good. And then today I'm up and I've got some stuff to do today. It's Monday. I always called this Motivation Monday because it was always getting things done, getting things rolling for my week to be set up good. And that is what I'm focused on today. So I'm going to be doing a freezer meal making day tomorrow. We're going to be making that tomorrow. I was going to do it today, but I thought, I got to clean the house up on Monday and get all that set. I hate to do all of that on Monday. So focus on that tomorrow. So today is going to be cleaning up because we kind of didn't do anything this weekend, or yesterday at least, and then get some of my chicken, because I'm going to do chicken dinners, prepped for tomorrow, and get a few things done. I don't have to go anywhere this week at all. Brooklyn is gone this week, so I don't have to drive anywhere for work, which I'm thankful to do. No big deal to do it, but it takes a lot of my time up in my days, and so I don't have to go anywhere like off and on during the week. So that's really good. No dentist appointments, no, none of that. So it'll be a good week. We're gonna get some of I've got all those Christmas little traditions we talked about doing, you know, doing our little coloring night, our little scavenger hunt, word scavenger hunt, just little things that we're gonna do. So we're gonna pull those out this week. We already started our puzzle, our Advent puzzle. And I thought, you know what, we'll start those because we've been doing everybody draws. We had 6 kids we started 6 weeks before Christmas, then we draw a name each week, and then each week they pick their favorite Christmas movie. Well, we're down to like the last 3. And I know what those 3 movies are that they want to watch, so they're not going to be some of the movies that I thought, well, maybe we can watch some this week. So it's going to be a little Christmassy week this week, and just have some fun times, relaxing times, home, all good things. So we're just going to start cleaning up. I've got cleaning up. There's stuff to do here. I got beach stuff here. I've got a package from Sam's. I think it has my cheddar cheese in that. And so just things to pick up. Dishes are in the sink. We just got to put them, I think, hopefully dishwasher's empty. Is it? No. That's okay. I'll probably wash, there's very few in the sink, but it's like one of those things where you're like, ah. So I will get those washed up, clean up, get the floors going. I got my bathroom's got to be cleaned, and just pick up life, all those good things you have to do in your home. So you ready for a good day? I'm ready for a good day. And if you're not, take a breather, assess your situation and go, what is it I got to do today? What's the least I got to do? And then just get that focus done for the day. I've got a lot to do. I'm going to focus on that because I want to do some freezer meals tomorrow. It's going to be a great day. So you guys ready? All right, let's go. So cleaning up the kitchen, not a whole lot in the kitchen, just, you know, stuff from like our beach day. So there's like a lot of plastic water bottles. Our refrigerator is still, it started working and it stopped. So I'm like, it's one of those things that you made your appointment and then you canceled your appointment. So now I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try to call today and see if I can reinstate that appointment. I don't know if I can or not. They said they ordered parts. They were just gonna drop off the parts. So I'm hoping that they'll be able just to come and fix it. We'll see. That's why the refrigerator is pulled out. But just picking up in here, and most of it's just plastic water bottles from taking those with us. And then I'm just gonna move my stuff to the sink and get it cleaned up real good. Get the sand, it's everywhere. Sam's Club order. This is the cheddar cheese. They've made it, it's Rico's now. A little bit different, but you want to get, I always say nacho cheese, and I don't mean nacho cheese because nacho cheese is spicy. When I grew up, nacho cheese was this cheese. We used to get it at, there was a local bar, because we never could go to the store and buy it, or maybe you could, but my parents never did. So there was a local bar restaurant, and they would order nachos from there because they had good nachos. And so, and I, for whatever reason, I'm like, oh, these are so good with the melty cheese, because I only had like 7-Elevens growing up, like the spicy stuff. And so then as we got older, it's like you found cheddar cheese in a can, but it was originally, I thought it always was called nacho cheese. It just wasn't spicy, but maybe it wasn't. Maybe I was just young and not paying attention. Who knows? But anyways, you want cheddar cheese. That's what I use for a lot of when you add things. Instead of like Velveeta, some people add Velveeta. I just add like this to it. Just makes things cheesier. So put this in my closet. So I've only got a few dishes here. I have to wash out we took this to the beach. It just has sand in it. Wash these. I'm gonna set them in here to dry. They're not, I don't put them in here to wash. I put them in here to dry them. So that way, I don't have to put stuff on the counter. Just a little bit easier. Just a real quick wash. Dishes, we don't have a lot of dishes. This is literally just from yesterday. So we had the little green bowls are from the breakfast skillet bowls, and then what we've been taking to the beach are just chicken salad. We take chicken salad and make 2 cans of the canned chicken and Miracle Whip, mix that together. I take that with a sleeve of crackers and that with some oranges and plums, and I took some gummy bears with us. And that's what we took to eat. It was easy, simple. It's a good thing to make on the beach. Everybody likes it. And then that was it. So that's the only kind of things I have in the sink, and they're forks and spoons from, I think they had ramen last night because we came home, and some were hungry, some were not. So there were still hamburgers. So we had hamburgers on Saturday, and then I said you can have hamburgers with the ramen. So they, some had ramen. I had one of those bag salads, and that was it. So not a whole lot in the sink. So that's a good thing. That's probably why there's a bunch of chopsticks in here. So then I just need to clean my sink out. I keep this big giant bottle of soap in here. Probably my soap dispenser is just not a good, it's like it just doesn't dispense good soap. So I need to put on my list, see when I'm editing, I'll remember this, get a soap dispenser, because the one here, it just pumps out real small. Someone mentioned it being maybe a dish hand soap. I never even thought of that because I would think that it would be dish soap, but I don't know, maybe that's the case. I don't know, maybe let me know. I don't know if that's true or not. It pumps out like a hand soap would, not a big giant dish soap, even though the container is pretty big underneath. So I don't know, it just seems it's easier to take a big giant jug and pour it on my dishes when I have a lot. So that's still in the sink here because I have I had some dishes to wash this weekend, and so today I'll be doing some chicken prep, so I'll probably leave it in the sink so I can wash off my stuff, not to touch everything with chicken. Started to wash off the lunch bag, and then I realized, you know what, it's pretty sandy. I'll just throw it in the washer. It goes in there. I don't have to clean anything. And then my sink is going to be done. Good. I'm just going to take a quick wipe of the rest of the kitchen. It's like I said, we didn't even cook, so it's easy. Just wipe it down, get the fingerprints off the refrigerator. That's it. I'll probably use my stainless steel cleaner and wipe off the stove and the dishwasher. My hot cocoa bars even stayed stocked. That's a good thing. Kids have been having hot chocolate a lot because it does get chillier at nighttime. Sometimes in the early morning, it's pretty chilly. Okay, kitchen is all done, which is good. I just had to pick up Maxine's little toy on the ground. I'm gonna move into my living room here and pick up mostly the dining room and living room here. It's just stuff that we just set everywhere. I did have to laugh. We came home this weekend and there was this package on the ground. It was ripped open. I'm like, that's weird. And so Maxine got some bacon balls. We wrapped them up and we put them under the tree. Now, right away, I don't know, last year, every year we get her some. She finds them right away. We wrap them. So this year, she hasn't even touched them. And I'm like, and we wrapped them for like a day or two. And they were under, I think they're under there 2 days. She didn't touch them. I'm like, she must be getting older. She's not able to smell that. Well, then the other day, she climbed up in the presents and got the package. And I was like, oh, no, Maxine. She knew what was in there. But it looked just like this paper. So I had put the present up so she couldn't get it. I have her bacon ball, her other ones for her. And then we came home last night and this was open on the ground. I'm like, did she jump up and get her present and chew it open? But then I realized this was a present for Greg and I was like, it was just the same kind of packaging. And so I had to laugh. I was like, she must have smelled it through there thinking it was the same. But yeah, so Maxine, she just loves her gifts. I just had to laugh. I was like, Maxine, so not good. So we're doing good. Autumn wrapped a bunch of presents this weekend for me. So getting them wrapped up as they come in the door. Okay, is anybody else weird like me? I want to burn all the candles for fall to be done before I start my Christmassy ones. I have a ton of Christmas candles, a ton. So, and I'm not burning them that much. This one lasts so long. Miss Barbara got these for me. I think it's DC, but they're odor eliminating pumpkin spice scented candles. They're supposed to take smells out of the house. We moved in here. It's got somebody else's smell in here. You know how that is. But it burns so long. So we've been burning this candle forever, and I still have a vanilla one, so I want to get this burned up, so I'll put this out so it can burn up today so I can get my Christmassy scents going. We got our puzzles over here. I just picked up the boxes. I got one and it was something sticky on the back. And so it just picked up all the puzzle and just peeled it off. So I have to pick this on here. That's no good. It's really hard to do. There we go. Oh my goodness. That was so bad. So bad. Okay, I'm gonna leave that because that's not my gifting and it's hard to do with nails. So, So are we behind a few days? What is today? Is it the 5th already? I think what's great about this puzzle is that you can redo it over and over because you can just put the puzzle pieces are numbered. Yep, we got 3. I think we have to do 3, 4, and 5. Is that true? We're a little bit behind. So that's what's good because each puzzle piece is numbered on the back. So it has like 1 for day 1 and 2. So we're gonna have to get those out and do those today. But the back had something sticky and it's stuck together. So we're starting because Snoopy's not done yet and then we're getting there. But this one we figured we'd start rolling on. So we'll get that done today as we're doing some little activities over here. Totally cool on that. So this room is done too. Is this room done? It is done. So I'm gonna turn the vacuum on because there's stuff on the ground. Go back and start laundry. Put this right here because we have a lot of blankets. A lot of blankets. We used them in the mountains because it was a little chillier. It's not as cold here. We still use them, just not as much because it's not super chilly. But I had a blanket for Maxine in her bed, but I just got rid of it because it was old and it's literally just a piece of material. It's just a piece of material blanket. So I thought we could take this one and cut it to stick them on her bed so she has something to snuggle up with because she likes to cover. So it just got folded and put up on the couch. So I'm gonna leave that here so that job gets done today. Okay, let's go do some laundry because there's sand all over my feet. Let's see how full I can make that and have it still, oh, there's some more. There's a pair of flip-flops in there. Let me grab those. So I'm gonna see how full I can make it and have it still wash the bags. We'll see how it works. The rest I'll take outside and just close off. So what I'm thinking, I was gonna make this be a vase with flowers, which would be great, but you have to get a pretty big vase of flowers. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna have to be a really full bouquet. And I'm not sure, like I know, like just if I just go get one at the store, sometimes they're not huge. So I could decorate it with something, and I don't know. But just sitting in the corner with her shells, I think that might be okay. So what I'm gonna do is just take this inside out so we can just put our new shells in it. We got a few shells yesterday, not a ton, but we did get some. So I'm thinking, I was just thinking, I'm like, I went to like, cause I had a bouquet of flowers Greg got me, I put them in there, but they weren't like full enough and it was a big bouquet. So I'm just thinking, okay, yay. So my repair people are still gonna come tomorrow. I called and she's like, I said, I know I canceled. And I said, I didn't, it was working and now it stopped. And I'm like, she's like, no worries, we still have you on the schedule. I'm like, yes. So tomorrow's gonna be a cooking day, but I'll just have to take a little break when they come. No worries whatsoever. So anyways, the flowers. So I'm thinking to not keep this and just keep this on the floor with flowers. Why can't I, right? And eventually maybe they have these humongous ones, humongous glass vases. I saw them at home. Maybe we'll be a seashell family. I think one of my friends I had, it was like in her lamp. And so I'm just gonna take this out and then we'll put our new ones in there. All right. Easy enough. Okay, let's add our new shells to it. Let me show you what we got. Okay, so yesterday's seashells were mostly like, it was real low tide. And so most of them are broken. We got a few, I guess they kind of broke over things. Like these ones. These ones, I had a ton of these. I guess I didn't grab as many as I thought I did, but basically you get them all home and you're like, okay, what can you actually put in there? So I always grab a few of these, throw the rest away. I did find a sand dollar yesterday, which I was really surprised. And just stick them in here and we'll just keep growing our little jar of shells. And then I've got a vase for flowers. I just gotta get myself some flowers. I'll go put this back there. And then I was in my bedroom and I'm like, do I even want to do my bedroom right now? I cleaned up my bedroom, but I'm like, I don't even want to clean this right now. So sometimes, you know what? Don't worry about it. So I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna leave. I basically shut the door. I mean, it's not that dirty, but I shut the door because the vacuum's in there. The vacuum is going right here because there's so much sand on the ground. So they're just clean the beach. It's that fine beach sand. The last beaches we've been going to are in Venice. And they're not as, I don't know, it's not as sandy, it's like fluffy, where this stuff is real fluffy, so it just gets everywhere, which is okay, no worries, just vacuum it up. So what I think I'm gonna do now, you know what, I'm gonna start on my food. Why not? I'm gonna start on getting my meal prep for tomorrow. So I'm gonna go get some bananas out of the garage refrigerator. I gotta go look at my list. I gotta run upstairs real quick, get my list so I know what I gotta cook. I'm gonna cook some chicken today because I'm gonna do a bunch of shredded chicken, and then I also have to I'm gonna get some bananas because I have a lot of almond milk, make some smoothies for the kids, and I think tonight I've only got 4. So I think we're gonna do something simple tonight, like pizzas. Pizzas on pita, they like it. It's simple and easy. Why not? So let me mix it. You ready to go out? Let me run upstairs, go see what I gotta get out of the garage, and I'll be back in 2 seconds. Okay, I went out to my refrigerator and the freezer in the garage. I'm gonna pull out some muffins, the chocolate ones. I'm just gonna put these out in the bag, easy enough. And then I took some pita. Remember, I got the one on clearance, but this was still from last time at Aldi. So I'm gonna leave this out. There's 10 of them. That'll be enough for pizzas for the kiddos today. And then I pulled out some bananas. Hopefully, are these bananas? Yes, those I'll just leave out for a little bit and we'll do smoothies with these. And so then I'm thinking chicken. I was looking ahead to my chicken and I'm like, what I'm gonna do, something I'm gonna do is I'm going to do a bunch of chicken fajita meat. You know how I love the chicken fajita all cooked and cut up and made really nice. Okay, why not make that yourself? There's a whole process to it though. So it's like you have to flatten the chicken and make it nice and flat. At the discount store, we would get chicken breast and it was already flat. That was awesome. So I'm like, but you just kind of flatten it. So, and I don't like doing that because I don't like squishy chicken stuff flying everywhere, but today will be the day for squishy chicken stuff flying everywhere because I'm just gonna do that to flatten some. And then I'll just put a bunch of my smoker with some good seasonings and then it'll be good. I'm like, that'll be a really good, I'm thinking that's gonna be really good. I think I should probably get that together today as I'm thinking ahead because I'm gonna want that to marinate. So I will get that out today. And I was going through my chicken stash, to see what I have. I have some shredded chicken in there, but that's from the rotisserie chicken. So I'm going through, I'm like, you never wanna make too little because when you're in the middle of putting a bunch of meals together, you're like, oh, I need more chicken. So I think I'll overthink. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, I need 5 meals of shredded chicken. So I've already got 2 bags already. This is obviously plenty, 3, 4, 5, but I can also make double-sized meals. I don't have to do like smaller meals. You know what I mean? Like I can do I was gonna do pesto tortellini. I can do 2 of those. I probably will end up doing 2 of those. So what I'm gonna do is put them all in the slow cooker here. This to me is the best way to cook chicken. I'm a fan of the pressure cooker as well, but what I have found, hold on. So I'm a fan of the pressure cooker, but the pressure cooker, you have to have a small amount. I like to cook a large size amount. For me, if I put this in today and let it cook all day, it will be falling apart, amazing tasting. The pressure cooker works too, but sometimes you got to put it through a few cycles to make it work out. So I like good old traditional this. Pressure cooker was one of those things where it was like the seal was going bad, I need to replace it, and I just set it aside, let somebody else do that, and then like I keep the slow cooker, and I like the slow cooker, and it works. So I'm like, I probably will just keep with this. Will I go back to a pressure cooker? Maybe, but for now, no. So what I'm gonna do is add a lot of seasonings here. I'm gonna add, this is, I don't know, it's just seasoning salt. I'm probably just gonna add a lot of it. Don't worry about under seasoning, over seasoning. It's onion powder, this is seasoning salt. I think it has salt, pepper, garlic in it. I'm gonna add a little bit of chicken bouillon because you know you're making chicken. I'm gonna put the lid on this. I'll put it on high for a little bit, and maybe if you wanted to, you can leave it on low. Just let it cook all day. It's gonna be too full for a while because you know it's frozen solid, so I'm gonna have to get some foil to cover the tops because there's a hole. Just like that until that starts cooking and starts cooking down, and I can put the lid on it. So I will put this, I guess I'll just have to stick it right here in the corner. Okay, heading over real quick. My laundry is done. Let's see if all the seed came out. Came off the shoes. That's always a positive. Okay, all but this didn't get clean because it wasn't open. So basically, you can just rinse it off the sink. So that's good. These are washed. I had to do some maneuvering. I had to go get my slippers because the ground has so much sand on it. Every time I walk, there's sand somewhere. These are the best. These are from my friend Chris on here. I think it's short for Christine, I'm pretty sure. She got me these, they're like barefoot slippers. I'm gonna link them below because this is all about Christmas time ideas for you. I think they're pretty cool. They're called barefoot slippers. I'll link these ones below. I'm gonna get another pair this year because I wear these all the time because I'm a barefoot person. I don't like anything really on my feet. I just like to be all natural. So this is, these work really good. So I'll link those below. That's another Christmas idea. I'm gonna throw that out there. Okay, so now I'm gonna get my chicken meat going here, the breast. So I went and looked at my list and I'm like, okay, just gonna do it. It's gonna be yucky. I'm gonna clear my area on the counter here so I can get my paper towels out, spray it down, all those good things. So we're gonna smash them down. I don't have a meat tenderizer, but that's okay. You can still smash it down with a rolling pin. The battery died. So I'm gonna get all my supplies out. I'm gonna get my chicken, open it up, set it out, put it between some wax paper sheets, I'm thinking, and then just pound it down. Let's see if that works. It might work better between plastic. I'm not sure how to hold up. And then get it as flat as you can. The reason why the good chicken strips are good is because it's nice and flat. It's like the big chunk one is not that good. So let's work on that. The vacuum's at my feet, so it's gonna be a little loud. So I'm gonna do, I Googled it, and they usually do plastic wrap, but can we just do it between wax paper sheets? I don't know, we're gonna find out. So let me get my chicken breast out. So what I'm gonna do is, I probably will cut off the, how do I do that? Should we cut off the yucky stuff first? That'd be smarter, right? Cut off the yucky stuff first and then flatten it? Let's do that. And then it said put another sheet and then just pound it. They said with a pan, a pot. So let me, gotta wash my hands again. Okay, let me cut the yucky stuff off and then we'll smash it and get a bunch of flat ones. flattened really good. Now, will that make, like flattening it and then grilling it, is that gonna be good? I don't know. We're gonna try it. Come back tomorrow for that. I will put all my seasonings in here, mix up, and I'll probably just put it in a Ziploc bag to marinate. That's probably the best choice. Now I got all these like fatty extra pieces, I call them. I don't mind them mixed into like the shredded chicken because you don't really taste it when you mix all the fatty, but when you have to eat a piece of meat with it on there, like chicken, oh, I don't like it. So I'm just gonna throw that in there. So none of that goes to waste. So that's good right there. Okay. We gotta keep that on there. All right, let's wash hands again. I'm looking for my lime zester. Where's my lime zester? Big long metal thing? Who knows? Also my lemon squeezer. I knew I put them somewhere. It was one of those things like, oh, hold on. Actually, nope, I have no idea. I was just thinking, I'm like, where did I put my lime zester? Who knows? So I just went and I have a food chopper and I got this little piece. I'm like, I'll use that. So what I'm gonna do is just add some stuff in here for chicken fajita seasoning. I looked at a bunch of different recipes. I'm gonna choose olive oil, cumin, paprika, chili powder, hot pepper flakes, onion powder, and I'll probably put that seasoning salt, the rest of that in there because that's good. So I'm just gonna, usually I mix it all up in the chicken. I should probably mix it beforehand. I don't have to touch the chicken too much. Let's do this. Let's mix up. What's the best way to do this? Basically just pour it in the bowl. That's probably the best choice. Let me get a measuring cup. Let me put it in here. I never do that. Mix it all up so I know the spices are good, and then I'll put it all together. I'll put the chicken in a bag and then just squish it around so I don't have to touch the chicken too much. So over seasoned, lots of flavoring because it'll be good. It's gonna sit and marinate in that chicken. So I'm gonna put those probably in 2 bags here and pour it on top. That is gonna be some good tasting fajita meat. So I'm gonna put that out in the garage refrigerator, let it marinate overnight because tomorrow I'll be cooking it. Since we're in the business of just raw meat, you might as well just keep going. So I gotta do some more chicken in just a minute, but I went out in the garage and there's ribs in there. The ribs, I was just gonna freeze. So I'm gonna just separate those, put them in bags, and throw some rib rub on them and just stick them there because we just put them in the smoker or in a slow cooker. Easy and delicious, just fill the bags up. So the ribs are done, the chicken is pounded, the slow cooker is almost, the lid is almost all the way flat, so that's a good thing. So I'm gonna be done with doing the food prep that I have to do, but one other thing I'm gonna do is tomorrow I wanna have ground chicken. If you watch Kimberly Watts, if you watch the Wads on YouTube, she did chicken breast, she put it in the food processor and ground it up that way. Genius, instead of buying your meat, hello. So I'm gonna do that with some of mine for tomorrow, so I don't have to do it. Like I said, all the yucky meat stuff, like the prep, it'll be done today, and tomorrow will be a whole lot easier just to throw it together. If you want to break up, you can do it all one day too. I've done it where I stayed up for almost 18 hours and cooked a whole bunch of meals, did it. Whatever you can do in your life. If you have to separate it and do it a little bit, you can do that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my chicken, put it in the food processor, just let it grind up, put it in a Ziploc bag, I'll put it in the garage refrigerator for tomorrow, and then tomorrow I can grab it for my meals. Right there, I'm just gonna put it in a bag. So I've got my chicken all ground up. That worked really good. Then Food Ninja, awesome. Got the blender and the food processor attachment. Thank you for recommendation on that one. So the only thing I'm putting here is I've got my bananas out. We're gonna make a smoothie here while we're doing our school. Kids are doing chores. I'm just gonna put this stuff in my refrigerator, and then tomorrow is gonna be the huge prep day. So at least this part's done. It's just the gross chicken stuff where you're like, you don't wanna deal with all that when you're trying to put a bunch of meals together. So meat prep is done. Okay, so Maddie just whipped together smoothies here. We have like almond milk that Jaden has not been drinking, so I said every day it's smoothies. So we have banana and strawberry. I've got my Starbucks coffee here because it's gonna be a good long day. It's really hot outside. It's very muggy and very warm outside today. I don't know why, it's just hot, extra hot. So I don't know how our afternoon's gonna go. We're gonna see, but for now I'm gonna take a break in the kitchen, and then all my prep is done for tomorrow. Lunch is just the 4 and we're home, so we might do like box macaroni and cheese because, why not? And that's quite all right. And so what we're gonna do now is sit down to our school. We got some reading to do, and so we're gonna sit down for a little bit, take a break, and do that, and I'll come over and make some mac and cheese. Easy, easy day. So much better not to have to go anywhere. And I know it's just my time in life, but mamas have a lot of little kids. Let me teach you something here. Stay home. Stay home as much as you can. The more you're out running, the way harder it is on your kids and everything else that you have to get done. So plan your shopping, even though it's crazy. Plan it for like a couple weeks or a month or whatever. It's crazy to get it all done, but then you'll be done with it. Just anticipate craziness for a day or two, and then it'll be finished. Most of the month you can stay home and enjoy those times at home. So we're gonna go read and get that done. Book time, that we got a reading time done. We're almost finished with the book. We got one more chapter. Ooh, that's so bright. One more chapter to do in our book, so that's a good thing. And then what we're doing is I'm making mac and cheese in a box. That's okay, whatever you want to do. We're making that, and then Amazon delivery guys here, so there'll be more Christmas presents. Hopefully get wrapped up this afternoon, and then we're gonna go sit down and do all of our school stuff as well. So I'm gonna put this in here, it's easy, mix it up. Do you ever delete something and then go, ooh, I shouldn't have deleted that? That was my reaction just about 2 seconds ago. I came down, I was editing today, talking about my afternoon, what I was doing, showing you my chicken, making pizzas for dinner, and then I'm like, I closed my video, and then I went upstairs and I was just cleaning up my folders because I had a lot of extra odd and end videos, and then one of it, when you choose a lot of them, it's too many to put in the recycling bin because it just permanently deletes them. Well, I ended up clicking the ones that I just filmed, and I was like, I can't even save them. So you won't get to see any of that. So what I did talk about is I talked about my wonderful day. My wonderful day was good. We had a great afternoon. I got to edit, and I was upstairs working. I had a lot of computer work to do today, and sometimes that happens, and that was just my day today. So it works. And then my chicken, I was showing you my chicken. My chicken is pretty much good and done. I'm gonna let it fall apart a little bit more because I like it to where you can really pull it apart. It basically just falls apart on its own. So I'll probably let it cook for another couple hours. That's okay, it's been about actually this morning, about 8 hours, right? 4 or 8 hours. So I'm gonna just let it go even longer. There's nothing wrong with that. Tender is the key. And then dinner, I made dinner super simple. I put down pita bread, and we put marinara sauce, and we put mozzarella cheese. So let me show you the dinner. Look at that. Pizza right there. That's gonna be dinner tonight. It's easy when you got just a few and there's really nothing. There's burgers in there for Greg. I can just make the pizzas for the kids, and I'm gonna throw together a salad. So I'm gonna close today's video because my day, I wanna be done. What we're gonna do for the rest of the day is spend some time together, watch a Christmas movie, do some Christmas activities, maybe go for a walk, go on for a swim. We'll see how the day goes. So
Thank you, Rachel, for sponsoring today's video. Remember, if you want to check them out, go look in the link in the description below. So you have a fantastic rest of your day. Come back tomorrow, because tomorrow is what? Freezer chicken meal making day. It'll be a great food meal prep day tomorrow. So, all right, have a fantastic rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Bye.